Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Amanda Rose, and in today's video, I'm going to be doing a culmination of January and February favorites. Okay, so I didn't do a yearly 2020 favorites. I didn't do a January favorites. I just wasn't really feeling it with moving home. I just didn't have the energy to do it. I will try my best throughout the year to do like a, like a top 5 here, top 5 there of my favorite products instead of just doing like a yearly, like best of 2020. I don't know, I may still do it. I'm not quite sure. I do have a whole bunch of products sitting here in front of me that I have been loving lately. Enough talking, let's go ahead and get into it. The first thing that we're gonna start out with is skincare, body care. I kind of want to get all that out of the way and get into the fun stuff. The first product that I have here is by Pixi by Petra. It is the Hydrating Milky Serum. I did get this in my January Ipsy, which by the way, I haven't gotten my February Ipsy yet. I should be getting it this month, so we're gonna have a February and March together. This is supposed to give you a nice little boost of hydration, and that's exactly what it has done. Now, the dropper is kind of weird. I think because this is so thick that it doesn't really get a lot. You get 2 drops at most, so I just take whatever's on the outside. And then next for face products, this has to do with my eczema. As you guys know, I've got my eczema mark here. It is still there. It spread, it got really bad, it got really good, kind of came back, and now it's kind of going away because I've been really consistent with putting this product on it. This is by Carol's Organic Kitchen. This is called Dermazeam. I got this last year, I believe. This is a face and body cream. This has coconut, shea, lavender, and frankincense in it. It smells so good. It smells really natural. It doesn't have too much of one scent than the other. But this is how much I've used. I've used a pretty good amount, but all I do literally is just kind of dip my finger in there and then add it to this area and on my elbows if need be, or any area that is lacking in hydration, and this stuff has been absolutely amazing. Now, I will be linking everything down below so you guys can check out some of the websites on where I got some of these things. Along the same lines of face or skincare, this was introduced to me by my sister. Right when we had moved back home, my skin went haywire. It was dry, and then it was oily, and then I started breaking out. I was using my regular skin regimen. I think because the weather was so different on the East Coast to the West Coast. The West Coast is a little bit more wet, and I think that's maybe what had happened. So she was like, hey, why don't you try one of these? So this is called the Mighty Patch. I know that you guys have seen this before. It is everywhere. This stuff really does work. Now, if you do have a pimple that is barely coming up and you put this on, it's not going to suck everything out right away. But if you have a pimple that is like groundhogging it, I know that sounds kind of weird, that is white, you're gonna stick this right on that pimple without any of your skincare, and I'd probably say about like 2-3 hours later, you're gonna see the white on the outside of it. I haven't really had to use it much lately, but I did use it a couple nights ago and it worked. It was insane. It did wonders on this guy up here. The nice thing about this is that it won't leave scarring. That's what they look like. There are 72 patches in here, which is a lot. And like I said, I got mine on Amazon for like 20 bucks, maybe even less. And these are totally worth it. I feel like with having the clear patch, it just makes it a little bit more fun. Better than popping a pimple, right? And then last for skincare, this is for my body. This is by Soap and Glory. This is a Righteous Body Butter Lotion. I freaking love this stuff. It smells so good. It is quite strong though when you put it on, but it's one of those things where it gives you all the moisture that you need. It doesn't irritate my eczema. It smells so good even the day after. My husband loves this scent, and he's not really huge on fragrant lotion. This one has shea butter, almond oil, aloe vera, rose hip seed, vitamin E, and smooth boost for 24 hours. It smells florally, but it also has a good mixture of fruitiness in here. I did purchase this, I think like a month ago, and I've already gone through this much. Like every time that I take a shower, I lather my body up with lotion from top to bottom. So that's why I go through my lotions really fast. There's never a day that I don't put lotion all over my body after I take a shower. It's been a habit since I was like 13. It's only 12 bucks at Ulta and it's totally worth it. So now we're gonna get into makeup. I'm gonna go in the order that I put on my makeup. First, I am going to show you guys a primer. It is probably one of the best primers that I have tried so far this year, even though the year just started. But even compared to last year, this stuff is really good. So this is by Fenty Beauty. This is the Hydrating Primer. It is the mini version because I wanted to try it out first to see if I would like it. You guys already know this. I got this around the time that I did the Fenty Pressed Powder Foundation. This stuff is awesome. It definitely gives you that hydration that you need, but it also kind of fills in your pores in certain areas. It kind of feels like a moisturizer, but it kind of has that silicone-y feel, but not too much. But every time that I wear this, my skin looks really good with the foundation over it. It doesn't move the foundation around too much. It definitely sinks into your skin like a moisturizer, and I love it. And it also smells really good. It smells like old school makeup with a hint of sweet. Next, we're gonna get into foundation. I'm actually wearing one of the foundations today. I did a TikTok/reel earlier with this foundation, which I do have a TikTok now. I mean, I've had it for a while, but I just started posting on it. It is the same as all of my socials, Amanda Rose. You'll find me there. I just started, so if they suck, please give me a break. I have the Beauty Blender foundation and I have the Makeup Forever Reboot foundation. This foundation is absolutely amazing. It has a whole bunch of skincare in it. It smells really good. That's a foundation that I'm wearing right now. I didn't mix it today. This is more of a medium coverage foundation that you can build to full coverage. This has a beautiful dewy glow to it. It blends out really easily. This also smooths, brightens, it illuminates, gets rid of dark spots. This firms your face. This stuff is absolute magic. I friggin' love this. But I have also been loving the Beauty Blender Bounce Foundation. I got this from Influencer and I was really surprised by this foundation. The color is spot on. This is probably the best matching foundation that I've ever had. This is supposed to be a matte foundation, but on my skin, it has kind of like a satin glow to it. This blends out really well with a beauty blender and a brush. It has amazing coverage. I'd probably say it's like medium full coverage or almost full coverage. And if I do want to glow, I grab the Reboot and I mix it with this foundation. It gives the perfect amount of glow and coverage at the same time without it looking cakey. Next, even though I just got this item, I have been really loving the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. I finally got it in the right shade. If I had to choose a concealer, it would definitely be the Rare Beauty one. I have been using that one. That's probably the one that I've been using the most of, but I've mentioned it in so many videos that I just couldn't do it this time because I would just sound repetitive. But I have been loving this e.l.f. one so much. It is definitely hydrating. A little goes a long way. It blends out so well. It doesn't really crease on me, which is great and kind of odd at the same time because you would think that a hydrating concealer would crease, but it doesn't really crease on me. And then for brows, I was really surprised with this one. This is like my go-to eyebrow product. This is by NYX. This is the Fill and Fluff pencil. I was not expecting to like this at all. I like pencils that are thinner. For me, it's easier to work with, but this one isn't like it. As you guys can see, it's way thicker and it is triangular. The consistency of this is not waxy, but it feels like a pomade, so it's really easy to move around. And on top of that, I was like, I'm not gonna like the spoolie. This is not called a spoolie, but I was like, I'm not gonna like the spoolie. It's not gonna work well. It is one of those brushes that doesn't have anything in between. It's just kind of like one of those foundation brushes. You are able to still get that line on the bottom and fill in where you can. You really don't need a lot of this. And then you're gonna use the spoolie part and brush up, and it moves the product to where you need it to go. It's actually especially really nice on this area right here when you bring down the product to make your tail. The end right here is very forgiving, so it makes that thin line for you. I was so impressed with this. I actually originally wanted to pick up the brow glue and the lift and snatch pen, but I accidentally got this and the accident actually worked out. And then we're gonna get into mascara. This one went TikTok viral. I wanted to see what the hype was about, so I ended up getting it, and I friggin' love it. Talking about the Sky High Mascara by Maybelline, this stuff works wonders. Now, does it take place of my Sensational? No, it does not. Definitely not. But this is still a really good mascara. If you're someone who has straight lashes that are on the shorter side, like medium length, or someone with longer lashes, this would work out really well for you. I have noticed that people with thicker lashes, that this mascara does a little better than someone, say, who has really short, thin lashes, or someone who has longer, thin lashes. I just kind of wanted to throw it out there because some people are like, oh, this didn't work out for me. This is crap. It's not, you know, this and that. But I have really loved this mascara. I actually pair it with my Sensational lash. Sometimes with these Sky High, it does get quite clumpy. Initially in my video, it didn't do that. But since using this, it has been clumping a lot lately. So I have been going in with my Lash Sensational for the brush so that it can brush it out and separate my lashes. Next, we have one more eye product. We're gonna go in with eyeshadow, the palette that I have been obsessed with the last 2 months. If you guys haven't noticed, I've literally been doing the same eye look almost every video. 1, because of my eczema, and 2, because of my eczema. I don't want to irritate it anymore. And the eyeshadow palette that I'm talking about is by Juvia's Place. This is the Warrior 2 palette. This is a very simple palette, but I love how simple this is because you could do so much with this. Eyeliner, highlighting, blush, one color. If you want to do 2 colors, if you want to do a matte look, the possibilities are endless. The colors that I have been using a lot of for my eyeliner lately has been Shawata and Walzana. Instead of having that stark black eyeliner look, I add a little bit of brown into it to kind of soften it up a little bit. Or if I want to soften up my liquid eyeliner, I go in with these eyeshadows first. I kind of blend it out a little bit and then I put on my eyeliner. I just love that blown out soft effect. And then I usually use this for my highlighter. I use this for going all over the lid, just a very quick look, boom, you're done. But I have been absolutely obsessed with this palette. If you guys have not tried any of the Juvia's Place palettes, you need to try them. For face products, I did a review on this a couple months ago and some people loved it, some people didn't. Some people said it was too expensive, but the quality is there, you guys. It is there, I'm telling you right now. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush bronzer. This is in the shade 2 medium. This shade is absolutely perfect for me. What I love about this is how big and luxurious this is. It feels of quality. You also do get a really big mirror and you get a lot of product in here. Another nice thing about this is that there are refills for it. If you turn this around, you can just pop the pan out and refill it, and you're not gonna waste this beautiful packaging right here. This is gorgeous. This bronzer is the type of bronzer you can either go in super heavy or you can build this up, and it's actually going to build and give you color. And every time that I wear this bronzer, it is super smoothed out. It looks like I have a filter on my face. It is absolute magic. It does have hyaluronic acid in it, so that is what's helping to smooth and airbrushed. It is amazing. The next product is totally opposite of what I just shown you guys price-wise. This is a blush and I have used it in almost every single video. I'm not even kidding. This is by Essence. This is the Mosaic blush. This is in the shade All You Need Is Pink. I freaking love this blush. It says that it is pink, but it is actually more of a peachy shade, and I love peach shades because you can wear them with almost any lip or eye look. It is a neutral shade to me. I just can't stop using it, and the price is right. These are like $3.99, I think. Next, we've got highlighter. I've been putting this on. Even if I'm not wearing a full face, I'll still put it on my face because I love it that much. This is the Complex Culture Good Lighting Highlighter Duo. I frigging love this. I literally, like I said, I've been using it nonstop. I can't stop. Like, can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. There are 2 shades in here. There is Lucid and Afterglow. This one is too dark for me right now, but this would be a great summer shade. But this one is what I'm wearing on my face right now. It is the perfect shade for me. It is not too white of a highlighter. It has a little bit more of a champagne color. This highlighter is so soft. Look at that. I mean, There's no shimmer in it, there's no glitter particles, it is just straight up glow. And the packaging is really sturdy. It fits the theme of everything that they have, from their brushes to their eyeshadow palettes to their brow products. It's just everything. I love everything about it. I do have a few lip glosses here and lip liners that I do want to show you guys. I do have 2 lip liners. One is by NYX. This is the lip pencil in Nude Truffle. And I also have an oldie but a goodie by MAC. This is the Chestnut lip liner. For some reason, I've been pairing this with almost everything that I have. So I'll put on a nude shade and then I'll put on my lip color and I'll go in over this because I love the ombre effect that it does give my lips. Nude Truffle is very pretty. It is a very basic shade. It's like a good right in between shade. If you want something that's gonna give your lips a little bit more depth, this is definitely the shade to go with. We have MAC's Chestnut. I've literally had this for years. It's probably time for a new one, but this is really dark. I love pairing this with pink lipsticks especially. It gives you like a pinky nude lip color instead of doing like a peach color that looks almost camouflaged on your skin. Now we're gonna get into lip glosses. My most favorite lip gloss from the past 2 months is by Fenty Beauty. It is the Gloss Bomb in the shade Fussy. I have literally been wearing this non-stop, whether it be going out, filming, not filming, doing stuff around the house, and I feel like my lips are really dry, then I still go in with this. But I love how neutral it is. It neutralizes all of my makeup looks that I do put on, especially when I use this brown right here. So I'll go ahead and swatch it for you guys. I'm sure you guys have already seen it, but I love the applicator on it because it's big. You don't need to apply any more than just one swipe. And it smells really good too. It smells like just tropical. Now I'm going to show you 2 other lip glosses that I have been absolutely obsessed with as well. The lip glosses are by Marc Jacobs. Oh my god, if I could buy every color of these lip glosses, then I would buy every single one of them. They are always on sale for $20. They're originally $28. I don't know if they're repackaging the lip glosses, if they're getting rid of the lip glosses. I'm not quite sure. I love these lip glosses, from the packaging to the applicator to the way that they feel to the opacity, the way that they smell. 2 shades that I did get, Skin Deep and Work It. This is my go-to nude shade if I just want to throw something on and I don't want to have to worry about color. This literally goes with everything. This is what the packaging looks like. It feels of quality. It feels so good. This is what the applicator looks like. It's just flat. It smells like mint, like menthol mint. Oh, I just can't get enough of it. This is the shade Skin Deep. It is a nude shade. It is more on the pinky side, but this is just one that I cannot go without. The next shade we have here is Work It. This is the shade right here. It is a brown shade, but it is more on the pinky side. All right, guys, so we have one more thing to talk about. This is hair related, food related, I guess you can say. I don't have the container right now. I don't know where it is. I think my husband may have thrown it out, or maybe the kids were playing with it, but I'll put it right here. It is by Vital Proteins. I got it off of Amazon. I got the smaller version. This is supposed to help with hair growth, nail growth, skin, collagen, all of that good stuff. And I have to say that this stuff really did work. I was starting to lose a lot of my hair. My hair was thinning. It could just be the way that I had, that I keep parting my hair. After putting this in my coffee every single morning, I had noticed a difference within a week or a week and a half. My little baby hairs over here started growing. I really didn't have any bald spots anymore, and my hair is still kind of on the thinner side. I need to see what type of supplements that I need to take to help with that, or maybe I'm just aging. I don't know. My mom had the most beautiful hair up until she passed away. It was really long. It was shiny. It was on the thinner side though, so I probably do get that from my mom, because my sisters do have horse hair. Their hair is really thick. They get that from my dad. But I really enjoyed the product that I did try. It did so well, and it actually made my hair grow. That pretty much completes my favorites for the months of January and February. If you guys have tried any of these products, or you guys are going to try any of these products, please let me know in the comment section down below. I would love to have a conversation with you guys. If you guys do have any products that you want me to try out or review, please let me know as well. All right, guys, that is it for me. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. favorites, the e.l.f. Hydro for my eyeliner. Whether it be